don't think I like where this is going.
Hear something.
I've got your back. What do you want me to carry? Lead on. They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors. Brigands I can handle. But this talk of dragons? World gone mad, I say.
My lord,
may the gods watch over your battles, friend. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your reward.
My lord, since Ulfric's Stormcloak's
If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. Ulfric's Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side, but that day has not come yet. No doubt he thought it was the only way to make his point, and also because he knew he could. Now, if you don't mind,
I serve Jarl Balgrove as steward. Ah, splendid. Our fine city has a proud history, and I'm happy to share what I know. The history of Whiterun begins with your Vasker, the Hall of the Companions. For a long time, it was the only building on the mountain. As time passed, a thriving community sprang up around your Vasker, as was common with mead halls. Today, Whiterun is the jewel of Skyrim. I can say without boast that it is the greatest city in all the holds. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now, let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. The Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward, Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon?
Leave me alone.
How exciting. Where was it seen? Well, what was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
I'll see you at the watchtower as soon as the rest of the men have gathered.
I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution. I'll see you at the watchtower as soon as the rest of the men have gathered.
I envy you. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. You know, if you've got aptitude, you should join the mage college in Winter.
I'm right behind you. You lead, I'll follow.
何か用？お話できてよかったわ。あまり話そうとしてくる人なんていないから。
はい。
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade.
I ain't done nothing. Only if I can help it. But damn if I ain't almost. Hey, in the bannered mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even know it's gone. Come on. Argonian ale. You know. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
I'm quick. When I get home, I'll head and start on it right away.
I'm a bard by trade. Sure. What can I do for you? Ah, a fine but bloody tale. I can do that one. This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red.
Oh, Sadia.
Yes, Mum?
We're running low on the
There
black
once was a hero
In a couple
named
of days,
Ragnar
I'll have
the
you make
Red,
a run,
came
fetch
riding
some
to
more.
Whiterun from old Rorik's stead.
Of course, Mum.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
So, Mikhail,
I don't
what
have much of a
tonight,
reputation
huh?
in
Something
Skyrim yet.
upbeat?
But
A
I'm working on
Bretonjik,
that.
maybe?
Well, I was thinking maybe something mournful. A high elf dirge, perhaps. These are rather trying times, after all.
You trying to scare off my customers, son?
Lively. Keep it lively.
All right. How about the gutter snipe?
Well, that's not bad. But I was thinking Mogo's mead really gets the place moving.
Well then, consider it done. I'm a bard by trade. Sure. What can I do for you? Only true Imperials request that.
Work you need. How about chopping up some wood for the fires?
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. We drink to our youth, to days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the stormcloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. This land is ours and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. I've got your back.
My favorite drinking. Well, that all depends on you now, doesn't it? Well, would you look at that? Argonian ale. My thanks, friend. Here, take this here healing potion. I, found it in the temple.
Are you still working at the Bannered Mare in the evenings, Alfina?
Let's get going.
Sure, whatever.
Blaming doesn't mean I can't earn my own keep. I didn't mean... I'm sorry I asked.
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over. You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We'll pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. If you locate her, find us in Rorikstead.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Welcome to Warmate, the finest weapons and armor. Good doing business with you.
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry? Let's get going then.
We've got small... Take a look. Until next time.
Still here. Lead. Be careful!
Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skolvar.
Right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what's the deal.
He's back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Guardsman, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count!
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. Yes, I think I am. You can shout now. That can only mean one thing. You must be Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them, like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
You say you were left, being awfully quiet. Come on here, then. Tell us, do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a gnome.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn, then.
Watch what you're doing.
You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Rungar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place, very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of honor. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
What is it that you need?
I'm right behind you. Whoops.
Here, I'd like you to have these as a token of my friendship. Divine smile on you, friend. Well, I only know what I've heard in the old tales. Shouting is an ancient form of magic, the use of one's voice to project their power. If you can shout, you need to go see the Greybeards. They'll know what to do. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Still here. What do you want me to carry? Let's get going then.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life. All right then.
I've got your back. Let's get going then.
Izmir, you did it! You killed the dragon.
Thank you, Divines. Bless your kind heart.
And what might you need? I am charged with protecting the Jarl from any and all threats. Powerful men have many enemies, more so in times of strife. Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. More than one would-be assassin has met his end at the tip of my blade. Take your pick. Dragons, Stormcloak assassins, ambitious and unscrupulous nobles. Sometimes I think his own children want him dead. And those are just the physical threats. Assaults on his sanity are another matter entirely. Every day he deals with obsequious functionaries and incompetent bureaucrats. Sadly, I'm not allowed to eliminate them. Well, not yet anyway.
I need to ask you to stop. Good. Glad we straightened that out.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
I'm a bard, but sure. What can I do for you? Only true Imperials request that one.
You want another one of those?
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors.
I enjoy this work. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Till the days come and gone.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Age of aggression is just
I'll show you to your room.
done.
Right this way.
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel we've take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of
Let
your
me know if
death,
there's
we
anything
will
else you
drink and we'll sing.
Sadia, wake up there.
You want a drink?
Children of Skyrim,
Yes,
and
Mom.
we fight all our lives. When Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied
What can
our
we do for
hopes and our dreams.
잘 지내셨나요?
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you need.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn more.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Did you sneak out again last night for a drink at the back?
Near as I can tell, a bunch of ancient Nord hermits who live on top of a mountain. Never heard of them talking to anybody before. If they really do want to talk to you, you'd better go find out what they want. You never know.
Told me first.
Damn it, woman, I'm the Jarl of Whiterun. I won't apologize.
Old Nord
for talking
folk
to my
tales
people.
always talk about shouting their enemies to pieces. I always thought it was just a myth. If you think you might be able to do that kind of thing, the Legion could certainly use your help. Go talk to the Greybeards. See what they can tell you. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
May the gods watch over your battle. In the old tales, Nord heroes would use the power of their voice to shout down the gates of cities, strike down their enemies. But only the Greybeards studied the way of the voice anymore. If you can shout, you need to talk to them. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Divine smile on you, friend. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Rorik's... It's a nice enough little hamlet with a boring posting for a god. If a dragon attacks...
Terrible and powerful Talos, we, your unworthy servants, I need trinkets for your old
How goes the begging today,
Everything's for sale. I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell. Yeah, that's a little joke. Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Do come back.
anything you like.
Welcome to Warming. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Good doing business with you.
Well met, Traveler.
Still here. What do you want me to carry? Lead on.
With my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
Good afternoon. Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? My carriage is the... Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere? Climbing back and we'll be off. Just sit back. This won't take long.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a... Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just
here for
let
work?
me know.
My business is falling apart, my apprentice never listens to me, and now there's talk of dragons. If I hadn't sunk every bit of gold I had into my mill, I would have picked up and left Iverstead long ago. Are you kidding? Those damn things will drive me right out of business. Tell you what, bring me 10 of their pelts from anywhere in Skyrim. I'll gladly pay you for thinning out the herd. Now go give those stupid bears what's coming to them.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted. There ain't much more to tell. They're haunted. You should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul.
I won't go over there ever again.
Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow? If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest. About a year or two ago, some fella named Wendelius came through. Said he was some kind of a treasure hunter. I warned him not to go in there, just like I warned you. The very next night we heard screams from the barrow, and that was it. We never saw him again. I heard tell of a lad in Windhelm, Aventus Aretino. They say he's been doing the Black Sacrament, trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Damn fool. Sir, I've got no interest in magic users. No use for their kind at all. They're way up north in Winterhold, and that's fine with me. I don't even like our Jarl having a court wizard. People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that? If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
Is it absolutely necessary? Clinic brings food supplies up to them once every few weeks. Other than that, they seem like a quiet lot. Don't really know too much about them.
They call it the path to the monastery to 7,000 steps.
What a boring conversation.
Can you imagine?
No.
I'm not certain if I could even make it to the top without collapsing from exhaustion.
I'd do it. But Klimek still has so much to learn.
Way up the 7,000 steps again, Clement?
Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day. Passing through on your way to High Hrothgar? Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for them. The Greybeards tend not to get out much, if you catch my meaning. Well, it's kind of an understanding between us. I mean, it just wouldn't feel right to charge them for a bit of preserved food. Trouble is, my legs aren't what they used to be, and climbing the 7,000 steps takes its toll. Really? Well, that would be kind of you. Here, take this bag of supplies. At the top of the steps, you'll see the offering chest. Just leave the bag inside. Well, there's the occasional wolf pack or stray, but that's all I've ever had to deal with. Shouldn't be a problem for the likes of you. Other than that, watch your footing. In these wintry conditions, the stairs can be treacherous. Be careful up there.
Have anything interesting to tell me? The Greybeards are a strange bunch. I heard they live their entire life without uttering a single word. Can you even imagine?
Look, one of the ancient Nord ruins. Who knows what's down there?
Leave.
I've got your back. All right, what is it? What do you need? Okay, got it. 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 Okay, got it.
Does something comes for you now.
We heading out? What do you want me to carry? I'll just be here then.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know. We don't get many visitors through here. Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Let me see that. I can't believe this. It was all just a fabrication of this Windelis character. I can't believe we were so stupid. Well, least I can do is give you something for taking care of him. If you won't accept it as a payment, consider it a gift. If you pass through it, sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. If
Pardon me, my lady.
Stop
Would
by
you care
for a
to hear
drink.
me play my lute? If you fancy a bit of music, let me know. I play the lute.
Let me know.
If you'd like to hear something, it only costs 5 gold. Thank you, milady.
Those bears made Miss Timba so angry. I hope you can do something about them.
Have you spoken to Fastbred yet?
No. I'll tell you, Wilhelm. If I could sweep her away from here tomorrow, I'd do it. But Klimek still has so much to learn.
Klimek is doing just fine. You should follow your heart.
Perhaps one day, but not today.
Those bears are making Miss Timba so angry.
These damn bears are driving me crazy!
I can't see you, Rada. I can't find you. Why are you hiding? Hide. Don't make me sad. Rada was here, then gone. Went to gather plants and never came home. Everyone looked and no one could find her. Wilhelm said she'll be back. Told Harvey not to worry. Rada will come back. With Father I said goodbye. With Mother I said goodbye. Rada leaves and Narfi can't say goodbye. Makes Narfi very, very sad. Narfi needs Rada to say goodbye. Rada!
Keep an eye out for wolves. I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I bag some game along the way. They're not the sort to take visitors. But I never go that high up the path anyway. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not to make conversation. I did. Strange days when the monks will do that. I wonder what it means. Mm-hmm. I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems.
We heading out? Let's get going.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to Highwood.
Just a pilgrim. I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't mind. Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years. I was just outside Iverstead when it happened. It's an exciting moment. Nothing like this has happened in centuries. Till next time.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment. We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Arngir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here? We are honored to welcome a dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny. That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination. You have shown that you are dragonborn, but do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Roll, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Roll means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Roll. Learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Roll. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear. Well done. Again. You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Boy. How you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you Wood, which means whirlwind. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thumb. Approach Master Bori. We will see how quickly you can master a new shot. Master Wulfgar will demonstrate Whirlwind Sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori. X. Wolf. return. Stand next to me. Master Bori will look. Whirlwind sprint will pass through before it closes. Your quick mastery of a new Thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself? No, indeed not. But beware that your skill does not outstrip your wisdom. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder. Remain true to the way of the voice. You will return. He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogance and blasphemy. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods. Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born. Sky above, voice within.
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn. Your lies fall on deaf ears, Deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
You there! You're the one they call Dragonborn! Your lies fall on deaf. You shall not stand in the way of the true Dragonborn's return. He comes soon, and we shall offer. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him. Forward, Sam!
Ah, good to see you again. How'd that delivery go? Quite a climb, wasn't it? Anyway, much appreciated. Here, take this for your troubles. Thanks again for the legwork.
Just let me know. May the gods watch over you. Ah, he's harmless. He's been in a state ever since his sister Rada disappeared over a year ago. He just keeps to himself in what's left of his folks' farmhouse across the river. I just said that to make the poor guy feel better. I'm pretty sure she's dead. Rada would gather ingredients from the small island in the river east of here. Then one day, she just vanished. I tried to look for her, but she never turned up. I've seen some sort of a cave entrance over there. Folks call it Geierman's Hall, but I don't know why. Probably best if you avoid it for now. It didn't seem to do Rada any good. If you pass through again, stop by for a drink.
Is it absolutely necessary for you to...
Boost, rock!